Hi everyone, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Saturday the 2nd of February 2019. It's a joy and a pleasure to be with you today and to be able to do this daily reading for you. I love doing these readings, and the bonus I get is that people watch them. So I'm really happy to be with you today. Please share my videos if you like them. Now, I'm going to shuffle the cards, and all I do is I ask the cards while I'm shuffling them. I set the intention. Cards, what is the energy of Saturday, the 2nd of February, going to be about, and how can we use it to our advantage, and how can we use the energy so that we can have a fabulous, amazing, productive, and constructive day? And the cards then, being the wonderful tool that it is, gives me very detailed answers. I've got a tarot course on my website, which is super cheap. It's £17, and it's the Intuitive Tarot Expert course. I've had really good feedback on it. If you want to learn how to read the tarot, then take that course. It's really, really good. If I do say so myself. Let's see what the cards want you to know today. Oh, the Two of Cups again. Love season. The Eight of Wands and the Nine of Swords. All right. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I'm just in love with this. I just can't. Oh, so we've got this serious Caesar type looking woman there. And we've got this woman with this weird squid-like tentacle thing on her shoulder. Amazing. And like netball skirt and some super funky white boots. They're coming together. And the Two of Cups means love that's temporary. A connection with someone or something that temporarily heals you. We've got the caduceus here, which is about healing, and the cups they're holding their cups. It's like having your heart on your sleeve. The cups represent your innermost, deepest, darkest emotions and secrets and feelings. And they are manifest right here, and they're meeting. It's a meeting of souls, and the meeting of souls heals each person. But not only that, once it's healed, a lion appears. Strength, great strength, which applies to each one, and strength with wings. So by connecting with this other soul, and by being open, and by sharing yourself. So vulnerability is strength, okay? Vulnerability and opening yourself up isn't weakness. Telling another person, do you know what? I feel isolated and marginalized, and I feel completely alone in the world. And no one loves me, and I have nobody. And being vulnerable and honest and truthful and sharing that with someone is where the strength comes from. In our culture, we're taught that, keep things to yourself. Don't tell other people anything. Secrets. I was brought up to never ever tell anyone how I felt or anything like that. And the reality is that vulnerability is strength. So allow yourself to tap into that. Like Red Bull, it will give you wings. It'll make you fly. And this lion, a lion is a powerful, powerful being. And your vulnerability is transformed into freedom, power, and the ability to choose your own path. So once they've clinked and once they've cheersed, they're going to go their separate ways. He's going to go back to Rome. She's going to go back to Squid Country, and they're going to do their own thing, and they're going to have strength and feel like they can do anything. Now, because they have this healing experience, and I keep saying they, but because you have this healing experience today, you're going to come in like a juggernaut, like a tank. You're going to bulldoze your way into a situation. The Eight of Wands is news. And here we've got these beautiful butterflies and caterpillars on the wands. And wands are about news coming in and your life purpose really just sweeping in and at breakneck speed. It's going to whoosh go in. So each one goes back to their original places where they've come from. And he, for instance, or you, for instance, say, I have learned that I do have the confidence to speak in front of you. I have opinions that differ from the status quo. I am now empowered and I feel free enough not to censor myself, and I'm going to deliver that message without fear of repercussions, and I'm going to go for it. I'm going to express it. I'm going to share these news with you because they're important. I'm going to share my purpose with you. And then finally, we've got the Nine of Swords, which is worry. And what's coming to mind is when you're a child, when you're a child and you're arguing with other children or your siblings and you hit your sibling. And then at that moment, when you hit the sibling and you watch their reaction and you know that you're going to get hit back, it's that horrible dread moment of, oh, I'm going to get hit back and I'm going to have to defend myself and this is going to hurt. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. When you make the first strike, it's seeing the damage that you've caused and then worrying about, how are they going to retaliate towards me? And that will keep you up at night. It's like, are they going to poison one of my dresses? Are they going to send their army to take this whole castle down? I am genuinely worried. I'm scared because swords are weapons. It's not just trivial kind of conflict that can happen. You're worried that you're going to really suffer at the hands of other people. That's good because if you're given the strength today and the power and the freedom to express yourself in a way that you never usually would. Because without this lion with wings, you would censor yourself. You would say, that's inappropriate for a person of my position to express myself this way. Or I'm not allowed to say these things to a bunch of professors because I only have a PhD or a master's degree and they're all much smarter than I am. So it's really rude for me to express this, but I'm doing it anyway. Or it's my husband really or my wife really doesn't approve of me saying this, and there's going to be a lot of problems when the news gets back to him or her that I've said this. Or I've been censoring myself so the kids don't find out that, I'm involved in this kind of thing. And if it gets back to them, that's going to be bad as well. So the reality here today is that you have the strength and the freedom to really express yourself as you are, to turn from a caterpillar who's just small and crawling along, and you have the potential to turn into a butterfly. I have lots of decks here, and I was drawn to use this deck today for a reason. And in none of the other decks I've ever seen do the Eight of Wands have butterflies on them. Never. Okay? So the news that you're going to present, the life purpose that you're now going to implement, you're totally sure of yourself here on this day. And you turn from a little caterpillar into a beautiful butterfly, and you live your life, and you wait for the retaliation. But because you have the strength and the freedom and the strength of a lion, you can deal with that. You can deal with the backlash. Like, for instance, you go on YouTube, you make a video, and you get loads of negative comments. You can deal with the negative comments because you really believe in your truth. You believe in the video you've made. You believe in what you've said. And when you get the feedback, the backlash, you don't care. So that's really positive in the sense that it's a natural reaction to really making yourself vulnerable and speaking your truth. But it's a spiritual law of the universe that the true strength lies in vulnerability, and that's what you're kind of being pushed into. And the natural reaction is, oh, I've shared too much of myself. I've shown too much of myself. I've made myself a target now. But you have the strength to realize that your message and you becoming the beautiful, gorgeous butterfly that you're meant to be is much more important than the opinions of other people who don't want you to thrive. So put yourself first today. It's your day to become a butterfly. You're not on planet Earth to please your aunt or your mother or your son. You're on planet Earth to actualize yourself, to achieve your soul purpose, your life purpose, and these wands here represent your life purpose. And that's what you're here for. Other people, family, they're bonuses, you know? But at the end of the day, you're here for your personal development. And if you do worry about what other people are going to think and say, you're going to be able to handle that much better today than you usually would, because you have this lion inside you saying, "Rawr." That's my answer to your complaint about what I've said. "Rawr. I'm going to fight back. I'm going to stand up for myself." So you're assertive today. You've got nothing to worry about because you're going to really fight back. 2 and 8 is 10, and 9 is 19. 1 and 9 is 10. 10 reduces to 1 in numerology, and 1 is about being the leader, taking charge of your life, turning from a caterpillar into a beautiful butterfly, putting yourself first, having the strength of a lion within you, being free, not censoring yourself, and not worrying about what other people are going to say or how they're going to react or lash out or retaliate towards you. Because you're prepared for that. You're prepared for people to retaliate, and this lion protects you. So whichever way they come at you, saying, "Mother, how could you say this?" You can say, "I'm a free person, dear, and I needed to say that, and I'm sorry you didn't like it, but that's my truth. I'm not just your mother, I'm also a person, and I think it's about high time that you realize that. Now go make your own supper." Have a wonderful day. This is so empowering. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website, my beautiful website designed by Erin, the amazing Erin who did my glorious website. I'm so proud of it. I love it. Have a look at the website. Click on the book your reading button on the front page, or head to the readings tab. What are you reading there? In my personal readings, I use tarot, astrology, and numerology. The astrology chart is a blueprint of your soul. It's a snapshot of the sky at the moment you were born. And I look at it from the perspective of Earth looking up at the sky. And it's amazing that we have access to it. For me, as far as I'm concerned, astrology is the king of the divination systems. And it shows me what your life purpose is, where you've been in past lifetimes, what your vocational aptitudes and talents are in this lifetime, what's destined for you in health and vision and dreams and culture and career and personal development and growth and strength and money and finances and moving and partnerships, and what's best for you and what your strengths and weaknesses are, what you ought to avoid and what you ought to focus more of your energy on, where your spiritual home is. I can answer any of those questions. So if you're interested, then please do visit the gorgeous website, gregoryscott.com. Order your reading with me. Have a wonderful day here. If you like these videos, then please share them on the internet. And also, if you want to be notified of when new videos come out here on this channel. And by the way, thank you everyone on this channel who shares my videos and who subscribed. I love you guys so much. You make it possible for me to continue to do what I love, and I wouldn't be able to do this without you. So I want to say a big heartfelt thank you. I really love you for being part of this. Hit the subscribe button if you want to join our beautiful little community here of seekers. Have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.